Breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
That's the picture the Henderson County Sheriff's Office sent to us. Such an innocent pose, but deputies believe he is guilty of a violent murder.
A second person at a middle school accused of overexposing, charged with sharing indecent pictures of herself with students.
And the search for a driver who ran over a police officer over the weekend. The latest on that in a moment, but first, the end of a manhunt in Henderson County.
That search lasted for hours, but the deputies caught up with a man they considered armed and dangerous.
WYFF News 4's Mike McCormick is live and local at the Henderson County Sheriff's Office for us tonight. Mike, what's the latest there?
Well, Michael and Carol, right now investigators are not saying what led to that murder, but the sheriff does tell us he believes that the victim and the suspect did know each other.
We live in a quiet neighborhood. Things don't happen like this.
She didn't want to show her face while opening up about the violent murder that happened feet from where she was sleeping.
Yeah, it's scary.
Henderson County deputies say while she slept off painkillers inside her mobile home, Michael Rondell Brown died just feet away here on Courtney Lee Lane Sunday night.
I walk onto a scene with all police up here and a body laying on the ground.
She woke up to find blood on her car. She believes the victim tried to get inside it for protection. Her neighbor says the victim banged on his door but died before he could help him. James Benjamin Charles, known as Ben, is now charged with murder. Deputies say Charles took off, ditched his SUV, and then stole a pickup early this morning. Deputies tell us they found Charles and that pickup at the intersection of Upward and Allen Road this afternoon.
He seemed like a really decent guy. He's helped out, you know. I had a flat tire, he changed my tire. I mean, nothing that would even indicate that any of this would ever happen.
She says she now has to live with the theory that she may have been able to help the victim if she'd been awake when the stabbing happened.
I wish there was something I could have done to stop it. Nobody deserves that.
That suspect, James Benjamin Charles, is due in court for a first appearance in the morning. Mike McCormick, WYFF News 4, live tonight in Henderson County, North Carolina.
Mike, thank you. A receptionist at a middle school is accused of sharing indecent pictures of herself with students. This is the same school where a teacher was charged last week of taking indecent liberties. 43-year-old Paula Anglin is a receptionist at Macon Middle School. She is charged with disseminating obscene material to a minor. Deputies say another staff member alerted them about the pictures. Deputies say this investigation is not related to last week's arrest of Jeff Roussel. He's accused of taking indecent liberties with the 13-year-old who went to the school while he was a student teacher. Investigators say among the evidence, sexting led to charges for him.
A Greenville police officer was just doing his job when someone ran him over and took off. The chief says the officer could have been killed. WYFF News 4's Angela Rodriguez is live and local on this story at the Law Enforcement Center downtown tonight. Angela, how's the officer doing tonight?
Well, Michael, we're told that that officer is surprisingly in good spirits. We want to walk you through what happened. The chief tells us the officer walked up to the car, shining a flashlight in when the driver threw the vehicle in reverse, cut the wheel, essentially hit the officer with the front fender and ran him over with the front tire. The officers were on foot, so there is no dash cam video of the incident or the aftermath. Police say the car pulled into this Shimwood apartment complex Saturday night. The driver was reportedly being reckless, and we're told both people in the car were yelling out of the windows, causing a scene. When the officers approached, the driver fled, but not before hitting one of the officers with the car, nearly crushing him.
We would like him to turn himself in because, you know, it's a situation to where he used his car as basically a battering ram, as like a weapon.
And all police can tell us about the car used as a weapon is that it was most likely a Honda Accord. Police still have not identified the driver or made an arrest, but the chief tells us that he did visit with the officer in the hospital. That officer should be going home soon. The chief tells us that officer is eager to get back to work, but will probably need a few weeks to recover. Angela Rodriguez, WYFF News 4 live tonight in Greenville.
Angela, thank you. Investigators say someone stole steel plates from the Heritage Green sign in downtown Greenville. Police say the plates are worth about $7,500. They say the plates were stolen once in April and again this month. If you know anything about this case, you are asked to call Greenville Crime Stoppers at 23-CRIME.
Liberty Bridge at Falls Park in downtown Greenville is closed this week. The bridge was shut down at 6 this morning and will stay closed until Friday night at 5 o'clock. City officials say it's to make repairs to parts of the bridge to prevent moisture from degrading the surface. The shutdown will not affect any of the events being held there in the Falls Park area.
A UPS truck caught fire in a subdivision near Malden High School. Fire officials say it happened just after 10 this morning on Plum Creek Lane. That's in the Forester Cove subdivision off Miller Road. There was damage to the cab, the front of the truck. No one was injured in the fire, and there was no word of any damage to any packages. The truck had to be towed away.
New honors tonight for T. Ed Garrison. The intersection of I-85 and Highway 76 officially wears his name right now. Check out the unveiling from this morning. This is now officially the T. Ed Garrison intersection. Garrison was from Anderson. He graduated from Clemson, served in Congress from 1959 until 1988. He died in 2013. He was 91 years old.
Covering Commitment 2014 this evening, today was a big day for Senator Lindsey Graham. He received an endorsement from one of the biggest names in the Republican Party. At about 11 this morning, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice's plane touched down at the Greenville Downtown Airport. Rice came to Greenville to officially endorse Senator Lindsey Graham. Dr. Rice did not talk to the media, and no cameras were allowed inside the event. But Graham's campaign says that more than 1,100 people were there to hear Rice speak. The cost, $10 per person. The campaign considers this a huge endorsement.
She called me up early on and said, "I'd like to come help you." And I said, "Boy, thank you."
Senator Graham is in a packed race. The Republicans running against him are Deb Bowers, State Senator Lee Bright from Spartanburg, Easley businessman Richard Cash, Orangeburg attorney Bill Connor, Charleston executive Nancy Mace, and Columbia pastor Deb Bowers.
Georgia voters head to the polls tomorrow, and on the ballot, 5 hotly contested races for Congress in this primary. It's expected to attract some national attention as the Tea Party candidates are taking on incumbents there in Georgia, and the political analysts say Georgia politics can really vary according to the state's landscape.
Rural Georgia is not the same as suburban Atlanta in terms of their philosophies, in terms of the issues that matter most to them. So it'll be a very interesting race.
So the whole thing could end up being settled by a relatively small slice of the state's 10 million people. In fact, based on the early voting trend, several candidates expect fewer than 600,000 ballots to be cast in this primary. The polls open 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.